Today it's Saturday, so 18th of September, and we are heading to October. So we are going to harvesting things, and yeah, so everything's really fine out there. The crypto market is correcting and it's pumping a little bit. So after yesterday, charts are looking really bullish. And I'm Miklos Denkler from CorionX and bringing you the most important crypto news and technical analysis and some altcoin news, NFT news every day to keep you updated and educated. So please smash the like, push the bell, notification all, and let's share my screen and let's go and check our favorite bubble chart to see what the market is doing today. And as you see, just few altcoins are correcting, like Sushi, Curve, EGR, SHIB, and Matic, Synthetics, HBAR. But all these coins are rallied really nicely in the past few days. But few coins like Atom, Hex, Solana, again, One Harmony, Tezos, Kusama, Near Protocol, OMG, Quant, also Helium, ICP, Dot, Avalanche, Algorand are pumping. So good to see that. Let's check what the next 100 batch is doing. So CFX up 156%. Amazing, guys. Gala up 23%. Omi 13. So good to see that. Serum up 8% from Solana ecosystem. And what about the next batch? Yes, we see a few altcoins pumping, so that's huge. And let's go back and check what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin is also up 1.5%. Bitcoin broke up from the falling wedge, and also Ethereum is up a little bit. But as you see, Hex is doing something amazing. So Hex was just a quarter, just a 25 penny or 25 cent a few days ago or a few weeks ago, and now it is at a half US dollars. So it's rolling, and if this is right, the market cap is going really ballistic, even higher than Cardano. So let's check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. But let's see what's going on there, if the fear or greed is dominating the market, and nonetheless. So we are in the neutral zone at 50. And you know, guys, as you know, that as investors are so fearful, they are worried that it's a good buying opportunity, that they are so greedy, that is due for correction. And we spent almost 3 months in the fear zone and came back to greedy for just 2 weeks, and now fell back to this neutral zone. So we'll see how we'll go forward from here. Let's go our first news. This is about Bitcoin. The next stop, 85,000 US dollar for Bitcoin, as analysts predict explosive Q4 for BTC price action. Okay, so there will be some massive pump coming in Q4. So 85,000 and 100,000. So could well surpass the 100,000 mark, new research says. Okay, so the next stop, and this is from Decentrader analyst Philip, is no exception, forecasting not only a rematch of all-time highs, but a breach of 100,000 before the year is out, making for an explosive Q4 2021. Okay, so Cointelegraph reported, yes, Bitcoin price in United States dollar terms should be an order of magnitude higher. Okay, so that front runs the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level at 85,800 Philip wrote. We don't think this will be the major cycle high, but may present a point of resistance ahead of potential parabolic run that takes us beyond 100,000 US dollar. Altcoins fail to share optimism. Yes, because if Bitcoin will rallying, maybe altcoins will just lagging, but after Bitcoin will stop and consolidate, that we definitely see some nice altcoin runs. Okay, so that was, I think, yesterday, so even it's not valid yet anymore. So let's go forward and check what do we have here. BTC holds 48,000 US dollar as Evergrande forms Lehman Brothers moment for China. Okay, so comparison to 2008, flow is a traditional finance received a fresh blow from a firm too big to fail. So this company, Evergrande, is like Lehman Brothers was, and also Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac in the US. So it's a mortgage loan company, is a mortgage loan bank, and this is the Chinese Lehman Brother, and we'll see a Chinese Lehman Brother things happening as this Evergrande real estate suspended bond trading Thursday, the latest episode in a saga that saw the giant receive multiple rating cuts. So I think, yeah, so they say that Chinese Lehman moment, but I think the money printing will be massive. I repeat, massive. Plan B, creator of Stock to Flow, family of Bitcoin price models, told Twitter followers. So I think that they will bail out this Evergrande real estate, and the money printing will go brrr, as you know, and then they will flood with fresh printed money the market, and this is good for Bitcoin. Definitely good for Bitcoin. Okay, so what else do we have? So this is the share price of this Evergrande. So went from 18 to 2. So it's a kind of crypto, but yes, similar. Cautious optimism on BTC spot. BTC has successfully rebounded from the 50-day exponential moving average. We see this, and that looks good. And also that was if check out the yesterday video, because we checked what is the difference between the simple moving average and between the exponential moving average. And as you check here, we already did hit the golden cross a month ago, as the 50-day moving average crossed the 200-day moving average. And now we crossed on a simple moving average, but on the exponential one, we already crossed a month ago. So this is quite interesting to just ponder upon this. Our major news of today show looming Bitcoin supply squeeze could trigger new bull cycle, according to crypto analyst firm Glassnode. Okay, so this is from Glassnode, and we do have the long-term Bitcoin holders, all Bitcoin holders that who haven't moved their Bitcoins in the past 180 days, and they have accumulated almost 80% of all BTC, which is equivalent to the rate achieved last October before the bull market kicked off. Long-term holders have an average held Bitcoin for more than 155 days. So not 180, but 155 days. On an absolute coin volume basis, long-term holders currently own the most coins in history, hitting almost 13 million BTC this week. Peaks in long-term owned supply typically correlate with late-stage bear markets, which are historically followed by a supply squeeze and initially of cyclical bull runs. So that will result a supply shock where there will be not enough Bitcoin to buying up, and some FOMO also can trigger, and that is why it can cause price going up. And as you see, that was also a supply shock here, and then as you see, when this yellow triggered, then that was a supply shock, and that was a price run up. And also you see where this green arrow is signaling that we are picking up, the long-term holders are picking up with their holdings, and that used to cause a supply shock. And now we are also after this kind of recovery, when a kind of after a bear market kind of things. So that's good to check out here. On a 7-day moving median basis, less than 2.5 thousand BTC aged 1 year plus is being spent per day. This is 9 times fewer altcoins being spent when compared to the 2021 bull market peak in January 2021, where over 22,500 BTC were spent as prices reached 40,000 for the first time. So long-term holders spent their Bitcoins, they sold their Bitcoins in January and it's peaked, and now they are not selling. See, almost it's 9 times fewer altcoins are spent on exchanges. So that's huge, guys. So the supply squeeze, supply shock that will come in Q4, and that will shaking up the market. Our next piece of news is from MicroStrategy. You know MicroStrategy and MicroStrategy, one of the biggest crypto pioneer and promoting Bitcoin to corporates. And MicroStrategy says Bitcoin will one day have 100 trillion US dollar market value even as price dives. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor told CNBC on Tuesday he sees Bitcoin's market value reaching 100 trillion US dollar on one day, a bold call predicting a 100 times increase. The comments came even as the price of the digital coin fell more than 10% on Tuesday. So we are close to 1 trillion, and that would lead to 100 time increase. As it marks towards 100 trillion US dollar, you are going to see growth rates fall, the volatility fall, said Michael Saylor, whose company has been buying Bitcoin since August. So you can check out this CNBC interview and then learn more about this. And thank you, Michael Saylor, all your efforts that you are doing for Bitcoin and the entire crypto space. And let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum eyes 6.5k bullish target as ETH price chart paints cup and handle. It's cup and handle or cup and holder. You can call it whatever you want. And let's see. Okay. The success rate of cup and handle patterns in Forex and stock markets on daily timeframes are 65 and 68% respectively per a Harvard study. But I think in crypto almost it's working in all the time. But I don't think this is a cup and handle. We don't have a real bottom. So I don't totally agree that this is a cup and handle, because there is no real button for it, and also this is Litecoin, not Bitcoin. So I don't know why they are. So okay, so Peter Brandt posted this, that Litecoin is forming a cup and handle, or it's not formed yet, because if the handle is finished and it's broken up, that is when you can open a trade with more confidence. And also Rob Paul answered that ETH looks like a cup and handle two thoughts. Okay, so cup and handle, yes, and this is Ethereum. Let's check this. And as you see, yeah, maybe it's a cup and handle, but I think it's more like a W pattern, not a cup, not a cup. So there is no real bottom. I think other altcoins forming this cup and bottom more likely, but this is a kind of falling wedge and the handle. So we'll see if this will trigger that. It can lead, yes, definitely up to, let's say, maybe also even to 8,000 US dollar, not just 6.5. Okay. Institutional FOMO on. Also, Standard Chartered predicted ETH could grow to 26,000 to 35,000 US dollar in the future. Timelines for ETH 2.0 rollout could slip, but in the near term, decreasing net supply as ETH is staked for ETH 2.0 should provide price caution. You know, guys, that more and more Ethereum are staked in the Ethereum 2.0 and also logged in DeFi and also withdrawn from exchanges. That was the news yesterday that more than 1.2 billion US dollar worth of Ethereum was withdrawn from exchanges in the past few days. So, and also there was a conference, and yeah, also Cathy Wood thought that they will invest in not just in Bitcoin but also in Ethereum. I think 40% in Ethereum of their total investments. So let's quote this from Salt Conference. Our confidence in Ethereum has gone up dramatically as we have seen the beginning of this transition from proof of work to proof of stake. Rivalry risk. Yeah, also others coming, Solana, Avalanche, Cardano, as you know, Ethereum competitor. But I think all layer one solutions, all layer one smart contracts are running well. So that's good to know. Our next piece of news is Asian nation Laos to legalize Bitcoin mining and trading. The Southeast Asian nation of Laos changed its official policy, authorizing 6 companies to trade and mine Bitcoin while the government begins to draft regulations about its use. So also they have hydropower energy, so that's good for Bitcoin mining. It's totally environment friendly. So I think that can help Laos to develop further. Our next piece of news is SkyBridge raises a 100 million US dollar for Algorand fund and files for crypto company ETF. Anthony Scaramucci revealed that SkyBridge currently holds 700 million US dollar worth of cryptocurrency. Anthony Scaramucci is one of the former commentator of White House. He's a really smart guy, and he funded SkyBridge Capital, and they are investing mainly in crypto, and also they are focusing on ETF. I think also they submitted Ethereum ETF previous time, and now also they are submitting another ETF, and they are starting this Algorand fund. Before long, there will be 200 million crypto users in the United States. So let's quote this because this is important. Scaramucci asserted that crypto is here to stay, adding that regulators must act very quickly if they intend to stem the snowballing adoption of technology. This is a lot like Uber. The regulator wanted to knock Uber out of business, but the people wanted Uber and the people won, he said. Adding, before long, there will be 200 million crypto users in the United States. So it's almost the world population of the US. Okay, Gary Gensler recently characterized the crypto sector as being rife with fraud and abuse. Scaramucci highlighted his appreciation for the position Gensler is in. He's got a lot of people in Congress that don't fully understand it. There is a lot of negativity. I would implore people like Senator Elizabeth Warren to come to a conference like this and sit with people in the industry so she can understand what the protocols actually are. I think we have got to get everybody up the curve in terms of education. So this is really, really important, and I think they will also educating the officials and regulators, and then everybody will be involved. At the end of the day, it's really successful. They will try to kill it, and I think they will kill it because they have ways of killing it, he told CNBC. It was Ray Dalio. He just told it about Bitcoin. Okay. So Ray Dalio also told, I think it's worth considering all the alternatives to cash and all the alternatives to the other financial assets. Bitcoin is a possibility. I have a certain amount of money in Bitcoin, he said. Cool. So SkyBridge filed with the SEC for a crypto-focused ETF on Tuesday, and we'll see. But none of the applications have been finalized yet and have been proven yet by the SEC. Okay, our next piece of news is over 2,300 Cardano smart contracts are waiting in time lock. EDA price slides 20% over 2 weeks. Okay, so following the successful Alonso hard fork, the Cardano network now has a large suite of new smart contracts. However, developers must wait to use them as they are locked in a time lock contract. At the time of writing, metrics show an aggregate total of 2,300 smart contracts since the Alonso upgrade was implemented. That's cool. So guys, what will happen if these 2,300 smart contracts will be launched and they will be in operation and people will be using it? I think that will be the probe of the pudding. So then you will see how Cardano is functional. And I think if Cardano will be functional, that can cause a nice rally, not just for ADA, but also the Cardano ecosystem coins, to Gary Wallet, to Charlie Free, to ADX, to Carstarter, and to many others. So definitely OCamFi. So definitely just take a look what will happen if these smart contracts will be live. And also that was the news yesterday. So please check out the yesterday news that the statue of anonymous Bitcoin founder Satoshi Nakamoto unveiled in Hungary. So definitely check it out. If I just opening this, I am the guy there. I am that guy there. So guys, definitely check it out. This is one of the biggest Chinese news outlet, and I am next to the Satoshi Nakamoto statue, just talking to Satoshi. And you know, guys, we are all Satoshi, so this is a quite good event, and I'm really happy that CorionX team was there, and we celebrated together with the Hungarian Bitcoin and crypto community. So let's check what's going on my Twitter. See if we have something important to share with you. Definitely follow me and also CorionX on Twitter, and then you will see more and more interesting news. We have some NFT stuff here, and also that was a nice sharing about BTC on all exchanges. You see that we are in a almost in the lowest level in the past 3 years, the BTC amount held on exchanges. And this is also will lead to the supply squeeze that I talked about in the previous news. Okay, yeah, so this is about the statue. Definitely follow CorionX and also the stablecoin movement. So let's go and check the trading view, what's going on there. Let's share a trading view chart here. Why is the chart not loading? Okay, so this is the cake chart. Definitely we are bullish on cake. After this small correction, also triggered our buy zone and now continue to going up from here. But we want to check out Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin is moving in this rising channel, and also we have this lower trend line here. This lower trend line supported the price, and now Bitcoin formed a kind of bull flag here. We can see better on the 4-hour chart, 4-hourly chart. So Bitcoin broke up from this, and the next target is about around 51 or 50,000, and that will be a big resistance. You know, formerly this resistance acted as well. So we see how can we go there, but now Bitcoin is moving down. So maybe we'll retest of the upper trend line of this bull flag. We'll see. Definitely that was a good breakout trade here. So if you are trading this, that you made some profits. Now we'll see if we can add to this position more or not. But you know, guys, this is not a financial advice. This is not an investment advice. It's just for educational purposes only. But I see that this is a bull flag, and bull flags are breaking up usually and have a nice price target. What do we see on Ethereum charts? So Ethereum, so Ropos said that Ethereum is forming a cup and holder. So I don't think this is a cup and holder. I think this is a kind of W pattern. And now Ethereum is consolidating here and also broke up from this falling wedge and now retesting it. But we do have Avalanche. Avalanche is moving up nicely in this channel. Also today we reached the upper trend line of this channel. So maybe we'll come back to the lower trend line of the channel. And so Avalanche is still looking good. But maybe investors will moving to other smart contracts, maybe to Atom. Atom just rallied 20% today and really broke up. And this is a kind of cup and holder, but not really, because there is no holder. But I think Atom will rallying really well to 50 in the coming days. So we'll see. And what else are we bullish on here? Yeah, so I think that Dot and Kusama is also launching. Kusama is launching the parachains. There will be these parachain auctions, and I think that will cause some really nice pump for Dot and Kusama. eGold is just consolidating after this huge run up, and now reached just retesting the previous all-time high. So hope that this resistance will hold, and then we will see a nice bounce from here. Okay, what else do we have? Phantom also continuing this consolidation, broke up from this bull flag. Good to see that. And yes, what else? Solana also broke up. So Solana also was in this bull flag, in this falling wedge or falling channel, and broke up. So definitely if it will confirm the breakout with some retest, that we can see nice movement from Solana. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. We are working on some developments on CorionX farm, so definitely check out our farm. We will announce when it's ready. It's not ready yet, so definitely we have some nice APR, 320, 50%. So just come and provide some liquidity. If you hold CorionX ERC20 tokens, that also you can come to our other farm on Ethereum and earn 330% APR here. So please smash the like, push the bell, notification all, and share this video with your friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following our channel. Let's join our Telegram community, and you can check and you can get more information in our Telegram group. So we are welcoming you to join our Telegram and also other social medias. So thank you for being here. Bye bye. Have a good